Yo, shalom, my people. It's your man Squab again.
Shalom, brother, so far.
And this topic, this kind of controversial one, man, you know what I'm saying? But it's called, is the Most High racist or separatist? So we got some brothers who be teaching, going hard about this topic. But we going to see through Scripture, is the Most High a racist or is he a separatist? Scripture is crystal clear on this. So, we're going to start in the so-called New Covenant first and see. Let's let the Messiah and some of his disciples speak first. Let's go to 1 John 2 and 15. 1 John 2 and 15.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world.
Love not what?
Love not the world.
He says love not the world. If you love the world, you're going to be in trouble. Very simple. So he says love not the world. Read on.
Neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So if you love the world and the things of this world, then the love of the Father is not in you. Let's move quick. Let's go to James 4 and 4.
The book of James, chapter 4 and verse 4. You adulterers and adulteresses, know you not that the friendship of the world
The friendship of what?
of the world?
The friendship of the world. You just told us that we not to love the world. The Messiah told us to come out of the world. If you come out of the world, what are you doing? You are separating yourself from it. Read on.
Know you not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
So if you a friend of the world, then you fall into the line of an enemy of the Most High. That says enmity, but you are an enemy to the Most High if you are in the world. This is why, again, HaMashiach told us to come out of the world. Because if we in the world, guess what's going to happen to us? HaSatan is over this world. Let's get Revelations 12 and 9.
Let me finish that joint out for him, though.
Okay.
Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world
So if you are a friend of the world,
is the enemy of the Most High.
you are an enemy of the Most High. Again, HaMashiach says, come out of the world. Come out. So if you come out of the world, you have separated yourself from the world. Read.
Revelations 12.
12 and 9.
The book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out.
Who's the great dragon?
HaSatan.
Go ahead.
That old serpent called the devil and HaSatan, which deceived the whole world.
Deceives who?
Deceived the whole world.
So if you come out of the world, you won't be under this deception. This is the key. You must come out of the world so you not under the deception. This is why he told us to come out of it. Because if you're still in it, what's going to happen? HaSatan is going to deceive you and the rest of the whole world. Read that scripture from the top again.
Revelations 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Half the world.
Which deceived the whole world.
A third of the world.
He deceived the whole world.
So he deceives the entire world. So we must come out of the world. We must separate from the world. If we don't separate from the world, we're going to be part of the destruction that HaSatan is going to bring upon the people. Even the people that think he loved them. Even them in trouble. So the Most High been separating things from the beginning, and we're going to go through all of that to show you. He been separating from the get-go. This is how he is definitely a separatist. Make no mistake about it. He is a separatist. Let's go to Genesis 11. Genesis 11. And we're going to show you the reason why they don't want you to separate. It's a very, very sinister plot that they've been doing. And to know this, you got to go through history. These people is diligent in their wickedness.
Diligent in their wickedness.
Genesis 11.
Verse 1.
Yep.
The book of Genesis, chapter 11 and verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. Is it safe to say that they were oneness? They were united, kind of like the United Nations?
Or the United States.
United. Now, looking from the outside, looking in, or not having great understanding, you might think like, what's wrong with that? That sounds like a good idea for the whole world to be holding hands across and singing, "We are the world. We are the children. We are the..." See what I'm saying? It sounds like it's a good thing.
Sounds great.
But we know better than that now. We know better. It's not a good idea. Jump down to verse 6.
Verse 6. And Yahuwah said, Behold, the people is one.
The people are what?
The people is one.
The people are united. They are together. Read on.
And they have all one language.
And they have all one language. Now, how could they possibly do that in today's time? Through this internet, through all of this stuff, through technology. Look when the UN have their meetings. When Obama is up there speaking, he's speaking in English, but all the people in the crowd got them things on their ears. They can hear him in their own language. Everybody understands. When the next leader from China gets up there and he speaks in Chinese, all of the people can hear him in their own language. See what I'm saying? Technology. These people are diligent in their wickedness. Read on.
And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
Go ahead.
Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language.
Let us confound their language. Let us switch it up on them. Boom. You going to speak Greek. He's speaking Chinese. You speaking Latin. You speaking this. Whatever it is, that's what you speaking. Now they can't understand each other. Read.
That they may not understand one another's speech. So Yahuwah scattered them abroad.
He did what?
So Yahuwah scattered them abroad.
What does scattered mean? He separated them.
Dispersed.
So right here, the Most High is separating all of the different people on the face of the earth that was at that tower, all came together and was unified in one thing to do wickedness to the Most High. So he scattered them, separated them. Finish that verse out.
So Yahuwah scattered them abroad from there upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city.
And they left off to build the city. Now, the reason why the Most High separated, once he chose his chosen people, he didn't want us to go in the ways and follow these other people. Let's go to Jeremiah 10. 10 and 1. Because if you follow after the other nations, guess what? You're going to do evil. You're going to follow other gods. Jeremiah 10 and 1.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. hear you the word which the Most High speaks unto you, O house of Israel.
Oh, who?
O house of Israel.
O house of Israel. So he's speaking to the house of Israel right now. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of who?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathens, the other nations. Meaning, be separated from them. Don't do what they do. Whatever it is that they're doing, don't do it. Read that second verse again.
Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
For the heathens are dismayed at the signs of the heavens. That's all this zodiac mess, horoscopes. See, all this little innocent seeming stuff. Oh, I just get the paper and I read my horoscope. All of that is from the other nations. It's evil and wicked. Isaiah 47:13 destroys it. Read it. So let's get Deuteronomy 6:14. This will show you. This is why he told us, don't go after the ways of the heathens. Learn not the way of the heathens.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6:14. You shall not go after other gods.
Do what?
You shall not go after other gods.
You shall not go after other gods. You have the greatest one. He's not a god at all, but you have the greatest power of the universe with you.
The master of the universe.
Exactly. The master, the everything. So don't go after this. Don't go after them. Follow what I gave you. This is what he's letting them know. But we know how our people are. We want to be like everybody else when we can't see that everybody else is trying to be like us.
Right.
These people is spending billions of dollars on tanning creams and tanning booths, laying out in the sun, burning themselves up to try to be melanated. Or what, I'm probably making that word up. To try to get some melanin in their skin. They're injecting all types of madness into their lips to get lips like you, people.
And then turn around and call you a darkie.
Exactly.
Or mock the structure of your nose and your lips that you got natural from the Most High.
Exactly. So these people are trying to be like you. They're trying to put you down and make you change and be how they were, but at the same time, they're stealing what you're doing. Does that make any sense? No. That don't make no sense whatsoever. Read that verse again.
Deuteronomy 6:14. You shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people which are round about you.
The other people which are round about you. That's why we're not supposed to be, because all these other nations are around us. We don't go after Allah. We don't go after Buddha, Krishna. We don't go after them. We separate ourselves from that madness. Finish that out.
Verse 15.
No, we good with it. Let's get to Deuteronomy 7:4.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 4. For they will turn away your son from following me.
If we go after the other gods, guess what? They're going to turn us away from following the Most High. This is why he says, go not after them. If you go after them, you're going to be after them. You're going to fall out of favor with the Most High. Not a good look. Read.
That they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you.
So we see right here, if you serve other gods, the anger of the Most High will be upon you. Now, through history and reading the scriptures, we know that we did go after other gods. That's why we're in the conditions and poverty that we're in right to this very day. Because we followed after the other nations when they're supposed to be following us. We always do wrong and do backwards. this aggravates